Hello there. So today we're picking back up the Christian Apologetics series. We will be defining the term God and clarifying what it means to believe in God. If you are new here, welcome. I'm very happy that you landed here. My name is Gigi. I'm on a very interesting path, seeking more wisdom and learning how to think. I talk about various topics grouped in 4 distinct series, being apologetics, the interneting, critical thinking, and just a separate category of other videos where I get to share random thoughts. I do wish to create a community of thinkers. So if that sounds like you, hit the sub button and let's do it together. All right, so today, again, we're still in the apologetics series. Last time I put out a video titled Apologetics, What's That?, which is the foundation of this specific series. So if you missed it, don't forget to watch it, as these videos will, of course, all go together and follow one another. So it's very important to watch them in order to not miss anything. So as I said, I want to talk about God, right? Apologetics is the defense of the Christian faith. And when Christians say they follow Christ, there's meaning behind it because we follow Jesus Christ. So we will eventually get to Jesus Christ, but first we have to talk about the term God, because Christians are theists to begin with, meaning people who believe there is a God. So what does it mean? And what does believing in this God entail? As always, I think it's best to go straight to the dictionary and see if we can get some answers on the definition about the term God. Merriam-Webster defines it as the supreme or ultimate reality, such as the being perfect in power, wisdom, and goodness, who is worshipped as creator and ruler of the universe. Cambridge Dictionary defines it as a spirit or being believed to control some part or all of the universe or life, and often worshipped for doing so, or something that represents this spirit of being. Finally, Collins defines it as the name God is given to the spirit or being who is worshipped as the creator and ruler of the world, especially by Jews, Christians, and Muslims. Well, it seems to be pretty fair definitions, I would say. And if you notice, there are about 2 things that are recurring elements of the definitions. First is the supremacy. It seems to be a thing here. So as God is called the supreme reality, controls the universe, creator and ruler, that would mean God would be the initiator, but also the ruler of all things. The second element is the worship part. It's the second thing. He's not just creator and ruler. He's not just above all things, but also to be worshipped, meaning to be shown reverence and adoration. We will also deep dive into worship in later videos, but it seems to be a recurring thing. Another interesting mention here from the Cambridge Dictionary is that God is that spirit or that being or something that represents this spirit or this being. So this will be important when we talk about Jesus in later videos. So outside of dictionaries, you will often hear that God is the supernatural, omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent being. Supernatural does mean beyond the limits of nature as we know it. Omniscient is all knowing. Omnipresent is just that it's present everywhere and it affects everything at once. And omnipotent is just all powerful. So that being is the creator of the universe and everything in it and has certain attributes. Essentially, then, believers in God believe in a supernatural creator of all things who's supreme, omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent and who is to be worshipped. Okay. Now, in later videos, again, we'll be looking into the many attributes of God, but I think for today, that is a clear definition. But what about the belief part, right? Let's define that too. The belief is an acceptance that something is true, right? That something exists. It's considered to be true. It's held as an opinion. Collins defines it as, let me just find it here, a feeling of certainty that something exists, is true, or is good. Again, a feeling of certainty that something exists, is true, or is good. I guess we can phrase it many, many ways, but you get the idea of what a belief is. Simply put, people that believe in God's existence are people that accept as true, right? That there is a supernatural being, meaning outside of time, outside of space, outside of matter, outside of the limits that we know, and who made all of creation. They believe that being to be, infinitely intelligent and to have a will because he made something, and a purpose because he made it for a reason. The creation has a reason, and we'll look at that in later videos as well. So for now, we will leave it at that, and I will ask you just one question. Is this your belief? Or is this not your belief? Where do you stand on that? I invite you to just meditate on that for now, and I invite you to come back for the next apologetics episode, which will be about a very, very, very serious question from me to you. See you next time.